Okay, I'm outside Vale Park, with Damari Gray. First of all, Damari, thank you for coming on. And obviously you've come across to Birmingham, your boyhood club, from Saudi Arabia. So just talk about what was sort of the main pull to bring you back to Birmingham.
Yeah, well, it's Birmingham. It's my club, the club I grew up playing at, so it was a no-brainer for me, really. And it's really happy, really excited for the season, and yeah, just see what we can achieve this year.
And obviously a lot would have changed since you were last here, but how have you managed to settle in so far?
Yeah, settled in really well. A lot of changes, but good changes. Back to the question you said about Paul. I think you see, the positive things that's happening at the club at the minute. So, as I said, that helped my decision, and I'm really happy to be a part of it, and yeah, looking forward to it, as I said.
And, coming on to today's game, obviously the away fans that travelled in their numbers, they could have chose to come here to Vale or to Northampton. To the ones that came here and travelled in noise, what's your message to them ahead of the season?
Yeah, obviously grateful. I know what the fans are like. Obviously, growing up at the club, that's another bit of pull. I'm excited to be back home. Can't wait to play at the stadium, first game of the season. So, yeah, fans are great. Welcome me back, really great as well. So I'm grateful for that, and hopefully we can entertain them and give them something to cheer about.
And tomorrow, let's have a bit of fun with this last question. So obviously you've had an illustrious career, winning the Premier League at Leicester and playing with some great names. So I'm going to give you 6 attributes, and for each one you need to build the perfect player. So we'll start with right foot. Who had the best right foot? Sorry, just move over.
Best right foot. Good question. I've played with a lot of players. Best right peg, I will give it to James Garner.
Best left foot, sorry.
Riyad Mahrez.
Pace.
Answer yourself.
Pace, probably so many quick players I played with. I will go for Nathan Dyer, classic throwback.
Strength.
Wes Morgan.
Football IQ.
Probably have to give it to Riyad Mahrez again.
And finally, best personality. I've got a feeling you might say someone here.
Best personality. There's a few in the change room, I'll tell you that. But best personality, I'll probably say give it Alex Iwobi.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say Vardy, to be fair.
There's another one. It's crazy, yeah. Yeah, Vardy's up there. I'll put Alex off a relationship I had whilst I was at Everton. Chuck Vards in there. Mason Holgate's another crackers one. There's a few.
And finally, so this is just a question I thought I'd add on, but you've played under, again, some top managers. Who has helped you the most in your career, and who has had the most impact on you in your career?
I'd probably say Lee Clark, because he obviously gave me my first opportunities. And the coach that's probably helped me the most. Truthfully, Gary Rowett, yeah.
Murray, top man, mate. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm outside Vale Park with Deborah. Jesse, good to be back.
Yeah, very good to be back here, in front of the fans, It felt good. It was a good atmosphere. It's the last tester before the main season starts, but yeah, very good to be back.
And obviously we were tested against a very good Birmingham side. Obviously they had Northampton today as well, but it's pretty clear they put their stronger side out today, which is definitely a compliment for us.
Yeah, definitely. It was a really tough game. They ask a lot of questions about you. The gaffer talks about these are the games we want. I like to think about it like a boxer. You pick your sparring partners, and if you pick the stronger sparring partners, it'll get you ready for the fight. And the fight for us starts next week, and it can only breed confidence when you're able to go toe-to-toe with teams like that in the league above.
And obviously coming up against a very strong side, obviously close to being a record-breaking side last year, and will be a comfortable side in the Championship. And again, you say referring to boxing, picking your sparring partners. Do you think tests like that, again, a team that are very good in possession, although we want to be that team that's good in possession at times, making that step up, we won't be able to be that team in possession. You're playing Bolton, your Huddersfields in the league, everyone like that. So is it good to sort of get used to games like that where we might have to adapt?
100%. And you're playing teams like Birmingham, like West Brom, like Everton at the highest level. So if you're able to cope with them and learn from them when you do play against your so-called bigger sides in this league, your Huddersfields, your Boltons, to name a few, you will be more equipped to play a better game, and I feel like today and those games before can breed confidence for us, because there are going to be times this season where we're not going to have much of the ball, but when we do have it, we're going to have to hurt teams and we're going to have to be better. But yeah, today did help.
And how did you find it today? Right, Jordan. How did you find it today? Personally, obviously you're coming up against a Premier League winner in Damari Gray and a very respectable winger in Keshi Anderson at this level. So how did you find coming up against their attackers today?
Very good players. I learned a lot as the game was going on. These are the games I want to be a part of, playing against the best players that I can play against. They had great movement, great understanding, great chemistry, and kept asking me and the other defenders questions, and that's the only way you're going to get better. So as I said, for us defenders, our sparring partners were very tough today, but you take that, because when it comes to the fight night or when the season starts, you're going to be in a better place.
Jesse, top man, mate. Thank you for your time.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay, I'm at South Vale Park with George Byers. George, first of all, it's good to be back. It's been a hard 2 months. No football it's something else. It's boring, I'll tell you that, but it's good to be back. How are you finding sort of pre-season and then testing yourselves against the likes of West Brom, your Evertons and Birmingham today?
Yeah, I'm glad the season's nearly here for sure. It's been a tough pre-season. Boys have worked really hard. We've had some tough games, like you said, but all good experience and getting us ready for the start of the season, yeah.
And I asked Jesse sort of what it's like to come up against these type of opponents, but it's a bit different for you because obviously before Vale you were used to playing against this level at the likes of Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I suppose more around this question is for you, what's it like to play with Vale against a team like Birmingham?
Yeah, no, you can see they've got a lot of quality. They've spent a lot of money in the summer again to help them for the championship this season, and yeah, it's always great to test yourself and see where you are as a team. And I thought we dealt with quite a lot of their stuff really well today and looked really solid. And yeah, albeit a couple of goals conceded, but we're in good stead for the start of the season for sure.
And again, sort of a niche question I could ask you is what are our expectations? Because you could say anything, but on a personal level, what are your expectations or what are your ambitions for this season?
Yeah, I think we've got to be ambitious as a football club, as players. You want to play at the highest level possible. So yeah, the sky is really the limit for us as a club, and we want to be pushing as high as we can, and yeah, just take everything in our stride.
And just talk through what a pre-season under Darren Moore is like compared to sort of other managers you've played for in your career.
Yeah, it's tough, to be fair. None of them are easy. And obviously I had the gaffer before at Sheffield Wednesday, and it was pretty similar. Hard work, and to be fair, we've had quite a lot of games this pre-season, so it's been quite nice. But yeah, we're all ready to go, yeah.
Definitely gets you ready for the season and to push at the highest level possible.
Yeah, for sure. You need a good pre-season under your belt. I missed out on that last year, which was a shame, but yeah, I've had a full pre-season, feeling really good, and yeah, the lads are looking good.
George, top man, mate. Thank you for your time. Thank you all. Okay, I'm outside Vale Park, with Rico Richards. Rico, first of all, welcome back again to Vale. Just sort of what was the main attraction back to Vale? Obviously, we've stepped up a league. You were here last year. You helped us get promoted, but what was the main attraction to come back?
Yeah, the big thing was obviously we stepped up a league and been there before. I like the place as well. Good fans, good people, so it's a natural choice.
And obviously, it wouldn't have been so hard for you to integrate back into the squad because obviously, say 80% of the people you played with last year are here again. So it must have been easy for you to get back in and settle in.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I already felt a part of the team from last year, so it wasn't really just settling back in. It was just going again, really.
And how was today, sort of dealing with maybe an extra, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit of quality that we might not play against this season.
Yeah, it was a good test. Yeah, obviously we know Birmingham are obviously pushing for big things in the championship as well. So to be able to see how we are against them, it's almost like a confidence boost really, because I feel like we do very well.
Rico, I know you're in a rush, so I'll let you go. Top man, mate. Thank you for your time.